Now that you've seen the Revelation Decoded prophecy update video I've done, you might be asking yourselves, what is the best thing to do in the end times? How can we escape this wrath? And despite what many survivalists will tell you, the best thing anyone can do is pick up a Bible, okay? This is the most important item in your survival backpack, yeah? Not a knife, a Bible. And I write this in my book. Victorious by law. Blessed be the Lord my rock, who traineth my hands for war and my fingers for battle. Okay, Psalm 144:1. Many survival books will teach that the most important tool a soldier can carry is his knife. With this knife he can build his shelter, fashion new tools, hunt, fish, light a fire, and many other extremely important tasks and any survivalist would require when facing uncertain danger. Chance has favoured this man because he came prepared and was prepared for any situation. But contrary to this, the knife is not the most important tool a soldier can carry. There is another buried deep within the bottomless pit of this humongous backpack, slightly bent, battered and bruised, and that is his Bible. This tool is more powerful than anything else a man carries into battle. With this book by his side, he can achieve anything without the need to suffer in the wilderness. With this book and his faith in the Lord, he will not perish. He will conquer all that is thrown at him without the need to fashion sharp sticks. He will find salvation long before the knife bearer, because this book is his weapon, his shield, his salvation and his life. And without it he would surely die. So when entering the unknown and facing unfortunate circumstances, seeking light where there is darkness within the burrows of all one holds dear and replacing them with his words is the first and only step one need take to secure their survival. Yeah? The faithful warrior prepares for his death not with sharp sticks but with life, and seeking it within the Bible and its laws will improve the quality of his own. There you go. I made this mistake before I was born again. I was preparing for war and death. I was into all this survivalist stuff, you know. Stocking food and all these other extremes. And you discover, as I did, when I got saved, this isn't the right path. Okay. You're preparing for war when you should be living your life. Okay. That's what the Bible teaches, just to live life to the full. And that isn't doing that. Okay. So it all stopped when I started going to church properly, and I just lived life to the full. And this is what Jesus wants us to do. But on the other hand, and considering a dream I had about a week ago, it's not a good idea to dismiss it entirely, and to make a few little preparations perhaps, and yeah, in my point of view, the best thing Christians can do when the next mega disaster occurs, and it looks like the rest of Revelation is about to unfold. My little warm-up that I had up, the people living in Europe, it may not be pleasant for them, okay, as I saw in my dream. Yeah, what happens to two major cities in this country, the UK, well, what might happen. I had that dream, and something else happened in the dream, and I thought, hang on, I think this might be God trying to tell me something, because why would that happen? And there were little messages in this dream of what I needed to do. So I'm going to do that. It's not going to cost me much either. But I'm not going to focus too much on it, okay? I'm going to carry on living my life. But if you want to know what to do, what the best move is during the end times, remember what I showed you in Revelation Decoded. The woman with child, persecuted by the red dragon. This possibly being Europe, okay? And more it looks like we are going to be the good guys when all of this unfolds. So what can you do? Move to Europe. Yeah? It may not be pleasant for us. We may have some challenges ahead, but it's going to be better for us than it is for people living elsewhere, okay? Because we're the good guys. And pick up a Bible, yeah? If you haven't already got one in your survival kit, then you better get it in there. It's more important than your knife. Yeah. And I know a lot of Americans may be watching this video and asking, what can we do? What can we do? Move over here. Move to Europe. Yeah? Look at what's going on in your country. It's becoming the beast. Yeah? It already is. People have already received the mark of the beast. Get out of there. Move to places that are more Christian. Yeah? Well, move here. Because God is really upset with your country, by the way. The new Babylon is just going to be completely decimated. Look at what's brewing in the western side of the US. Yeah. It's just going to get worse over there. Join the good guys, because we could use the help, yeah, as in the past. Yeah, join us, join the allies, before it's too late.